Motegi in Japan. Next round of this extraordinary MotoGP World Championship. Podium beckons. It's a long time, isn't it, Matt, since he stood on the top step of the podium, Marc Marquez, in his home country.
Yeah, Valencia 2014. It's a long time since he's won a dry MotoGP race as well. Texas, yeah, Circuit of the Americas in Texas. Who would have thought that at the start of the season when he was in that kind of form? Of course, winner in Argentina as well.
There's a brother there. I won't tell you what happened in the Moto2, but it's been a good day for the Marquez family.
This was Rossi taking second place earlier on in the race with a nice move up the inside of Lorenzo at the first corner. Lorenzo, though, the shark bit back, didn't he, here at turn number 4? And then Rossi had a look up the inside of Lorenzo at turn number 12 on the penultimate lap. You can see how hard Valentino Rossi's pushing.
Rear wheel off the ground of Rossi.
Trying to scrub off 200 kilometres an hour as he tries to get close enough to attack Lorenzo on the brakes down to the first corner. There he is, the shark's got his bite back, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's going to make a very interesting final 4 races of the season. The championship's not over. It well could be over, but I think it's going to see Lorenzo back in form. Rossi is a 4th consecutive podium finish. Marquez back on the top 7 of the podium, yeah. Motegi, Phillip Island, Sepang and Valencia to come. Valentino Rossi in 3rd place. What I like to hear in Spain, no boos for Valentino Rossi. Unfortunately, when you're in Italy, Lorenzo and Marquez, Lorenzo in particular, get quite a rough reception from the crowd, don't they? And here he is, back on the top step, first time since Germany. Increases that lead in the World Championship. Motorland Aragon belongs to Marc Marquez.
Constructor trophy being handed over to Honda staff. Of course, they'd love to repeat Marquez's success in 3 weeks' time in Japan. The twin rim Motegi, built, designed and owned by Honda. And a good recent run for HRC, of course, with wins for Danny Pedrosa, Cal Crutchlow and Jack Miller. 3rd place trophy will be going to Valentino Rossi very, very shortly.
Yeah, his 4th consecutive podium finish. Really can do a lot more. I don't think he can do a lot more in this race either. Push Marquez hard for 2 or 3 laps and then fought all the way to try and get past Lorenzo. It's another podium finish for the 37-year-old.
Yeah, the 219th of his Grand Prix career, the 183rd in the Premier class. Here's Jorge Lorenzo's 2nd place trophy then. 143rd podium for the Spaniard. He's 105th in the MotoGP class, and he cuts Rossi's lead to 14 points in that battle for 2nd place in the championship. There's still plenty to fight for between the 2 Yamaha teammates.
It's going to be a rare old battle, that is. Probably go all the way to Valencia, which will not please Valentino Rossi. So here we go. Congratulations to Marc Marquez. He hasn't cemented that world title, but he's taken a big, big step towards the 26th world title by winning here, Motorland Aragon. Warm applause from the team and his younger brother, Alex Marquez. His 4th Grand Prix victory of the season. His cup on the wrong way round. Don't see that so often from Marc Marquez. Carver flows. What's going to be happening in 3 weeks' time when we are in Japan, in Motegi? Boy, Lorenzo's still celebrating being back in second place. First time since Mugello when he won the race in Italy. Way back in, the end of June. Not the liquid landing in Marc Marquez's face. Fierce old battle. Just reading down the results and the time differences really don't tell the story of this race. Ferocious opening few laps, a mistake by Marc Marquez. Maverick Vinales right in there. Then he made a couple of mistakes that dropped him back to fourth. Lorenzo and Rossi fought out a good battle for second place. Rossi made a mistake 1.5 laps from the end. Had to settle for third. So no little short European hop this time round. We're on the flyaways. We're away for 3 weeks and we start on October the 16th. The Twin Ring Circuit at Motegi in Japan. Followed straight away by the Phillip Island Grand Prix in Australia. 3 races in 2 weeks. We finished the flyaways at Sepang in Malaysia before that final round of the championship in Spain, in Valencia. Confirmation then of the final results, and as I say, the times don't really tell the story. Marquez wins, Lorenzo second, Rossi third, Vinales 4, Crutchlow 5, Pedrosa 6, Alessio Spargaro 7, Pol Espargaro 8, and Alvaro Bautista in 9th place on the Aprilia. What a great day for Aprilia, because Stefan Bradl finishes in 10th place. Wrong tyre choice by Andrea Dovizioso, 11. 12, Michele Perro replacing the injured Andrea Iannone. Hector Barbara, Eugene Lavany, and Nicky Hayden on his one and only Grand Prix appearance of the season, picking up a single point in 15th place. 16th was Yoni Hernandez. 17th, Danilo Petrucci had a ride through penalty after an incident with his teammate Scott Redding on the very first lap. Loris Baz in 18th place, and a crash, unfortunately, for the Moto2 winner from last year, Tito Rabat. 52 points now separate Marquez and Rossi in the championship. 4 rounds to go. Lorenzo closing on Rossi. 14 points between the two Yamaha riders in their battle for second place. Pedrosa, Vinales, Crutchlow, Dovizioso, Iannone, despite not being here. A little bit further down, just Alvaro Bautista moving up 1 and Danilo Petrucci down 1 place. Jack Miller in 17th place hopes to return to the action in Japan in 3 weeks' time, as does Andrea Iannone. Both of them missed the race here. Bradley Smith hopes to return in Japan after missing the last 3 races. And Alex Rhodes, unfortunately not able to ride here today with a foot injury. Constructors' Championship.